How to do express, fast-track value investing using Me Technovation stocks as our case study. With its two-letter stock ticker ME, MI. Me Technovation is a 100% Malaysian company, okay? Don't be mistaken, this with the Xiaomi, one of the top 3 smartphone maker, okay? Founder CEO of Me Technovation, Kwang Eng, 51 years old, a mechanical engineer by training. Started Me Technovation in 2007 and brought his baby to IPO at Bursa Malaysia in 2018. Me Technovation core business is producing wafer-level chip-scale packaging equipment, one type of semiconductor equipment used for die sorting in these industries. What is die sorting? I'm glad that you asked. Now, this is a die. When you sort a die, it means inspecting electrically good die for visual defects and then separating and sorting the passing die or the good dies from failing dies or the defective dies based on their characteristics. Abu then, if a defective die goes into your handphone, it will take out your handphone out of the box fresh, then kaput already. You pissed or not? Not content with making only die sorting machines, Me Technovation then ventured into semiconductor material business. But what's that? Think of solder as the electrical conductor that bonds electronic components to any electronic boards. Without this, how can your handphone function leh? But because your handphone is so thin, so small, so powerful and so advanced, what makes it tick is that there are millions of extremely small electronic component that goes into it. This bond or solder balls must be precise and in the right amount. Too little, your electronic components don't get bonded to the electronic board. Too much, it overflows and causes a short circuit. In both cases, your device would not function properly. In fact, Oh proudly say his competitors want to diversify into semiconductor material business, but Oh has failed. What he did for the company was the first success story via acquisition of a Taiwanese company, Accurus Scientific, that has in-house technological capability to design and produce solder balls. You see, Malaysian company being acquired by overseas company is common, but for a Malaysian company to buy out an overseas company, that is rare, and it speaks volumes of the clout that Me Technovation has. I want to explain this acquisition. Now, there are two ways. I offer you 1 million in cash and I control your company. Or I offer you shares in my company so that you will get profit sharing of my ongoing business. Which one will you choose? Logically, cash in hand today or cashing out is the easiest because cash in hand today is worth more than later. Unless I am confident that if I do not take out cash today, but instead I just take ownership in the company because I expect to make 5 million in the next 5 years. It means that I give up the option to pocket 1 million one time today versus waiting 5 years and then get 5 million in total. Get it? Long-term thinking. Delay gratification in business also applies here. Mathematic-wise, it is easy to say, but not easy to do in real life. Agree?
Because it's all part of the plan.
And it is just starting. Founder CEO said he has an aggressively ambitious 10-year plan to transform Me Technovation from a Malaysian company to a multinational company that covers these 4 business pillars. Automated test equipment, 70% of the revenue. For now, semiconductor material, projected 30% of the revenue. Now, he is tight-lipped about his third venture, but revolves around high-tech packaging, where he believes will be a game-changer product. Now, he hates being a market follower because that means price competition will be stiff. He does not want to go into a price war, and that is why innovation is the key, more so for a technology company. For the fourth one, I think he was drawing inspiration from Dyson, where he said, putting new technology into old applications which could result in something that is totally different. The combination will increase the performance of household products and, more importantly, elevate customer user experience, and that is how you can sell at premium prices and it still drives the market crazy. Everybody's buying it. Kwang proudly takes the throne of being the first and only semiconductor company in Malaysia so far to be involved in both equipment and materials business, aiming to be a one-stop solution for its customer, which is proven by the fact that an American smartphone maker and smartphone chip designer are willing to work with Me Technovation. I just love how engineers do business instead of, say, the MBA guys. They are laser focused on their core competency instead of caring about datuk titles or what others are doing. You see it in Great Tech, Tan Kan Eng, Vitros Chu Jen Wing, Pentamaster Chua Boon Pin, Mai E.G. Wong Tian Sun. These are multi-millionaires or even billionaires in the Forbes list, but they never see the need to buy any datuk titles or Tan Sri titles to boost their ego or self-esteem. Like some fake datuk titles out there obviously bought one lor. Anyway, I also cover the big 4 heavenly kings of the semiconductor equipment stocks in Malaysia, which you can check out over here after you are done with this video. Tons, bucket loads of value for you. In fact, this booming business has catapulted Eng Kwang as billionaire in the Forbes Malaysia list with a net worth of over 1.6 billion based on his 67 stake or ownership in Me Technovation. The qualitative evaluation of a value investing methodology is when you look at who are the major shareholders. Institutional investor list galore, UBS Singapore, Insurer AIA, Hong Leong Asset Management, a few Amanah Saham funds, public mutual funds, EPF even, and another insurer, Tokyo Marine, and yet some more fund managers like Principal Asset Management, PMB Investment, and Phillip Capital. Retail investor list include former colleague who co-founded the company, Sim Yong, former now retired executive director, Ordeni, Dong Junkang, engineering director of the company. Is PE ratio important in this sense? It's high now. Well, in my opinion, this is the bottom priority, but hardcore staunch value investor may say it's overvalued. Now, I beg to disagree. Only time will tell who is right. Like how I get 900% return from Vitrox. Watch that video here after this. I like what Warren Buffett said, right? Better buy a great business at a fair price rather than a fair business at a great price. Or even worse, a mediocre business at a cheap price. I laugh when they say Malaysia political situation make Malaysian stocks uninvestable. Well, you cannot make a general statement like that because companies like Me Technovation, they get revenue boost when the ringgit is weak as they are selling to customers overseas like Taiwan, South Korea, China, and United States. It was revealed in the past those are its major customers. Eng Kwang further said that in that interview with The Edge, we cannot look at the share price first and then go back to our business fundamental. Now, I understand that investors expect us to deliver good results every quarter, but we don't want to be driven by the market. We want to be driven by our roadmap and master plan. By the way, my Muslim bro insists Me Technovation is classified as a Sharia compliant stocks. This is where to always get an updated list of Sharia compliant stocks in Bursa Malaysia. If you have found this video both informative and entertaining, how about giving this video a like, and for more videos hit on the subscribe button. Not to forget, I want to further share with you on this, but you let me know if you are going to return to CFU channel to watch. I see Me Technovation stocks so expensive already. Can still buy me? When and how to make decisions to sell profitable stocks that you are holding, and how to exit a stocks or take profit the fastest before other investors. Comments below. But if you have the privilege to work with me one-on-one on investment advisory in the future, just look at the bucket loads of testimonial that we are getting in the upper right. Or you are already an existing client, then ask me these questions so I could address that in your context. And when you love my video so much and sincerely want to support me by joining CF Liu channel Insider membership from as low as 10 ringgit per month.
Isn't it funny that in the stock market you buy something because you thought it was a good time to buy and someone sold you that thing because they thought it was a good time to sell? Both people in this deal think that they're the smart ones. Mark Cuban says, always look for the fool in the deal. If you can't find one, it's probably you.
Last time you argue with someone, the thing is both of you could be right or wrong. It is the same in investing, it's just a matter of perspective. Most importantly, don't let the fear of being wrong paralyze you from starting now and taking action. For the time being, YouTube also thinks that these are the related videos that you want to watch.